So there's something you guys should know about me. My days are pretty average. Usually I wake up, I make coffee, I go to work, I work more, I work out, I work up a sweat, I watch YouTube.
Time to do another water change.
Now look, okay, I don't normally just watch myself on YouTube. Instead, I usually watch things like this.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Hey, the top 10.
My top 5.
My top 7.
The top 5.
So look, I think it's time that I make one of these too. Let's get educational. These are my opinions based solely on my limited experience here. So if you disagree, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and we can have a constructive discussion about how you're wrong. I'm joking. I'm not joking. You know, but I'm sure you're wondering what exactly it is that we're gonna talk about. Well, let me tell you with a piece of paper. We're talking about the top 5 fish, starting with number 1, the whale shark. No, let's adjust this real quick. Besides, the whale shark isn't even a fish. Oh my God, Google says it's a fish. Either way, we need to edit this. About my top 5 fish for a 5-ish gallon aquarium. Starting with number 1, the sexy shark. It's not even a fish. Okay, give me a second. We gotta update this again. Okay. I added the and inverts. I think that covers everything, so I think at this point we can finally the sexy shrimp. But not that. This picture makes me feel wildly uncomfortable. No, I'm talking about these sexy shrimp. These little guys are number 1 on my list, and if you're surprised by that, I'm surprised that you're surprised. Because these guys are like the quintessential Pico tank inhabitants. That's because most fish that could go in a tank bigger than this can also eat those little dudes. Yeah, it sucks being the bottom of the food chain, doesn't it? You little guys. Yeah, I wanna know. So let me hit you with some facts about why they're awesome. Fact number 1, they like friends. 3 or more is what the internet told me, especially in odd numbers. I don't know how that was ever tested or decided, but you know what they say. If it's on the internet, it must be true. Also, I've had 5 in my tank for the last 1.5 years, and they all seem to get along really well and enjoy wagging their tails at each other. That or they're terrified for their life, and I don't know the difference. Fact number 2, they can make babies in your tank. If you have a male and a female, it is actually very likely that they will end up having some eggs. Raising those eggs, though, different story. If you do decide to, I do have a video of me trying to do that. And if you don't try raising the fry, they'll at least kind of feed your coral, which is a little bit morbid to think about. So rather than think about that, let's think about fact number 3, which is in the wild, these guys typically host an anemone. But if you're one of those sexy shrimp, you'd probably call it a friend of me. Yeah, okay, I stole that one from Animal Crossing. It's not even a good joke, too. That being said, in a Pico tank, what I've typically seen is that mine will like to host with the recordium mushroom, the rock flower anemones, they'll like to host with the euphilia, pretty much whatever goes. And then lastly, I found them to be very well behaved.
You know, I'd say they're a lot like me. Give them some food and they'll be good.
I usually just give them one of these and haven't ever had any issue. But you know, I think that's everything I wanted to say about sexy shrimp. So with that, I think we can hop into fish number 2, the Yasha goby and pistol shrimp pair. And since this is the only thing on my list that I haven't actually owned before, to present myself with some authority here, I thought I'd share these facts with you as a presentation. I made a presentation. Oh man, that's bright. I wore a suit too, over that professorial look, you know? Economics. So welcome to my presentation on the Yasha goby and pistol shrimp pair. For those of you guys that don't know, this is the Yasha goby. It's a small goby. This is a pistol shrimp. And if you put them together, you'll get some best friends. And something that's called a symbiotic relationship. God, I love these animations. I promise my real job is actually to make corporate PowerPoint, so I hope none of them ever see this. Now, this adorable symbiotic relationship is not something that we're going to get into because that could take a long while just to discuss. Instead, we're just going to talk about the 4 pillars of the Yasha goby pistol shrimp pair. So there's a couple things you guys gotta know. First things first, if you're gonna have this pair in your tank, you're gonna need some substrate. These guys like to dig, and in order to dig, you need something to dig, and that something to dig is gonna be sand. Secondly, you're gonna need some stable rock work, okay? If they're digging underneath that rock work, it can absolutely destabilize things. Make sure your rocks are firmly in place. Third, your snails might go bye-bye. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes pistol shrimp doesn't like things getting close to its burrow. And that guy will pack a punch. There's a reason it's called the pistol shrimp. Number 4, not all species are gonna work. So make sure you do your research before you try to pair some of these guys up. That was my presentation. With that over, let's move on to fish number 3. Oh my God, he's eating my hand. No, I'm joking. That was just Jock, and he's actually cleaning it because he's a cleaner shrimp. More specifically, he's known as a skunk cleaner shrimp, which is one of the 3 common types of cleaner shrimp that you'll see in the hobby. But generally, if someone says cleaner shrimp, they're usually talking about this guy. This one, with the big ol' antenna. Or is it antennae? Not really sure. But with that, it's fact speed round time. These guys are hermaphroditic, so if you have 2 in a tank, they will breed. In a Pico tank, you shouldn't have 2. Also, definitely don't have 3, because they'll kill the 3rd one. Also, this is without a doubt the only way I'm gonna say murder from here going forward. Fact number 2 is that these guys will actually clean the parasites and dead skin off of your fish, and in return, that shrimp just got a meal DoorDash straight to its mouth. It's yet another great example of, say it with me, symbiotic relationship. Let me just pop in here though to say, like in a Pico tank with maybe 1 other nanofish at best, you're not gonna see this very often. Fact number 3, these guys will eat pretty much whatever you decide to throw in the tank. So be a little bit careful when feeding your corals, because to the shrimp, they just got a meal served on a plate. And fun fact number 4, did I mention they'll clean your hand? So yeah, obviously these guys are great. If you want a shrimp, you should get one. But we're running out of time here, so we gotta move on to the next one. Fish number 4, sashimi. Or actually it's the yellow clown goby. And these guys are the perfect Pico tank inhabitants because they're a perching fish, so they don't need much space, and they don't really get any larger than 1.5 to 2 inches. You know, which is like the perfect size. Comes with a great personality, always excited to see you. We're still talking about the fish. But these guys have a very special place in my heart because they were actually the very first fish that I ever purchased. And we shared a lot of other firsts together as well. Like, because these guys are hermaphroditic, it was my first time trying to breed anything. It didn't work because they wanted to kill each other instead. So, you know, maybe just get 1 in a Pico tank. They were also my first, yeah, actually I think that's it. And oh, would you look at that? We're out of time, so gotta move on to the next one. Yeah, I put on a watch for that shot. Fish number 5, the purple tang. Yeah, what are you still here for? Were you waiting for me to say that it was a joke? I'm joking. Fish number 5, the Tailspot blenny. Now, this omnivore is a very fun fish. It is yet again a small fish with a large personality. And while there's a lot that I think I can say about this fish, I'm not gonna say it all just yet because you hit that subscribe button, you might just get to see more of it in the next video. So you guys, anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is my top 5 fish and inverts for a 5-ish gallon aquarium. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.